This is the first part of the story of how the beautiful world of Schachkampf is created. And like every good story, this story also starts with the beginning. In the beginning there was nothing. And by nothing I really mean nobody. Or more precise, one nobody. This nobody was a god with mighty powers who could create worlds in the shortest amounts of time. But unlike other gods who created glamorous worlds and wrote thrilling stories, this one preferred to drink with his friends and kept his work to an absolute minimum. But then, everything changed. He wanted to create a world with mighty kingdoms, orcs and monsters which all fight against each other in the battle of chess. It began with the ground. He placed it, and he decided it was too empty, so he created some grass and placed it on top of the ground, and he created some flowers and placed them next to the grass. In the end, he was even brave enough to create some more complex bushes. He saw what he did and thought it was good. Now there was a world, but no one to play chess on it. So the god tried to remember which kind of pieces the chess game has. First there was the king, as the most important figure.
Where is my army?
Then there was a queen, as the mightiest piece on the board.
I got your back.
For sure there were pawns. Not very strong, but in higher numbers.
Step, step, step.
He also remembered the rooks,
Cowra.
the bishops,
My bow and arrow for you.
and the knight.
Ready for some magic.
After creating all the pieces to play with, he remembered that there has to be two teams to play chess. So he doubled the pieces and flipped them around. Now there was only the board missing. But how big is this thing? Here the trouble begins for our god. Besides the pieces, he did not remember much from the few times he played chess as a kid. So he first had to do his research. And he did so. Where all gods would look first. Wikipedia. From then on he knew everything about chess and made himself some kind of chess expert. So he put the pieces aside and drew the board. Afterwards he placed the pieces back on the right spots. I said he placed the pieces, including both kings and queens, back on the right spots. What he saw was good, but the board was still too flat to satisfy the god. After some redrawing he removed the old board and placed a new one right under the feet of the inhabitants of his world. Now the god was satisfied with his work. Everything looked okay, but still nothing moves, and everything just stands still. Like in a picture. He decided to make this the problem of a future self and rewarded himself with some cold beer. You want to know how this story continues? In the old books it is written how you can accomplish this goal. Press like, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell and make a comment, whatever this sentence means. I hope we will see us next time.